Hi everyone, this is part of our secrets section where we go really deep. Here it says catchphrase contestant has hysterical meltdown and leaves Stephen Mulhern speechless. This represents that eventually everyone will become hysterical, like when the end of days comes. Apart from the people who stay calm and keep the faith and end up going to heaven. People have already started going hysterical with all of the recent shootings that have been happening. So here it says that she wins the £50,000 jackpot, which represents the fifth age coming. When the fifth angel comes with the key to open the abyss. Here it says 15 hours ago, again for the fifth age. Here it says 16 hours ago, and obviously 16 is after 15. So the 16 has all got to do with 666. She's even your Michelle Obama type character. And it represents her rising up because she won the jackpot. And basically she got to the top of the pyramid because the super catchphrase section of the show it displays this pyramid. I can just show you that real quick. It's a pity we can't get a larger image of this. Here's one, I think. So anyway, right at the top of the pyramid is the number 15 for the fifth age. So as you can see, this represents an Illuminati pyramid. Number 11 is stars because it represents 9/11. It even represents just like the star on Winter Soldier's arm and everything. Look at the names of these episodes of the Musketeers. One of them is called The Hunger, and it represents famine coming in real life. Here it talks about refugees. Just like, remember in the last video we talked about Sienna Glory and the respect refugees thing? So, here it says Red Guard because the Musketeers oppose the Red. They oppose the Red Guard. And so basically it represents them opposing the Satanists. Because that is why like Aramis is religious and he was a monk at one stage. And then see here it says to play the king. Well, there was basically a person in this episode who was mad and he thought he was the king. Just like this guy is the king of the Illuminati and he's mad. M-A-D, mad. Mutual assured distraction. Death of a hero. It represents like the fourth horseman coming. Death. Fool's gold. It's because you're a fool if you worship this golden calf. Prisoners of war. That represents World War III coming, and also the fact that loads of people will be prisoners when the martial law comes. See, Joe Hart here is wearing a yellow kit. Just like she was wearing yellow right here. See how it looks like he's flying? Just like Iron Man flies. Remember, Iron Man has yellow and red armor. See, this represents the nuclear football right here. Now, Call the Midwife, I don't actually know the programme that well because I don't watch it. But Helen George's character essentially represents the woman of the Bible because she's got blonde hair. But it's also got to do with a nunnery, which is to do with Christianity. See the cross right there? And she's even barefoot because it represents that she has to have her feet washed to get into heaven. Just like Jesus washed his apostles' feet. See, she's barefoot in every single one of these pictures for the same reason. Like even this clock here represents time running out. See the bear right there? That represents Russia and China rising up. Oh, sorry, that's the wrong thing. But because you see, like this bear right here is wearing pants with the Chinese flag on it. So essentially, that bear represents that bear and vice versa. Because this beast out of the sea is rising up. All of these people are the beast out of the sea. And they've got the feet of a bear. And you see how Pudsey Bear is yellow? Just like Iron Man has yellow and red armor. Joe Hart's wearing yellow there. This woman right here is wearing yellow. Helen George is wearing blue here because it represents Jesus Christ. That's why there's even blue on the wall behind her. So yeah, you see her sexy feet here. And her sexy hands. Even this game is called League of Angels 2, and it represents fallen angels. Like even this 2 represents the 2 towers. The reason that she's a fallen angel is because she's wearing black for the darkness. And then, like, I mean, it looks like she's the sort of person who would use magic or witchcraft or both. And again, like, certain magic and witchcraft is known to be evil and satanic. Her breasts even represent 2 domes, just like nuclear facilities explode in. Here, I'll show it to you if I can just find it. See those 2 domes right there? And this eagle represents the eagle granted to the woman of Revelation 12. See the clown right there? And he brings the key to open the abyss. Even when Crash Bandicoot dies in these games, it represents the end of the time of the dog. That's why it looks like he's got angel wings, because he's going up to heaven to ascend. Like, see the harp right here? It even represents just like the harp machine that they say controls the weather and stuff. See the harp in the Five Doctors, a Doctor Who story, and the Five Doctors, like the five in it, even represents the fifth age coming, and he's the fifth Doctor for the fifth age coming. See, he even has blonde hair, just like the Nazis thought people with blonde hair were superior. So yeah, you see the harp. You see the harp there. You see the harp there, and you see the harp here. This is part of the Olympics opening ceremony in 2012. See how she represents the woman of the Bible with her blonde hair? See the nuns around Eric Idle? And we mentioned about nuns in Call the Midwife as well, didn't we? So yeah, let's just how do you say it? Reiterate. No. Yeah, really. Sorry, I can't even say it properly. But so that's the wrong image again. But anyway, you can see the bear there and the bear there. You can see the woman there and the woman there. See how she has blonde hair? See how she has blonde hair? If they ever rebooted Alice in Wonderland, I wouldn't mind seeing Helen George playing an older Alice. See how these musketeers are dressed in blue for Jesus Christ, and you even see the cross right there that could represent Christianity. This one even looks like Obi-Wan Kenobi and Jesus. See the long hair and the beard. So, you even see what looks like a picture of a wedding here. And that could even represent the wedding feast of the Lamb. Who knows? It could be a wedding photo, it could not be. We're not sure. Here she's even doing shoe play because it's like she's desperate to like have her shoe off so that she can have her feet washed by holy water. So, I mean, you see the star right there? See the stars right here? Represents just like the star on Winter Soldier's arm. It could even represent the Star of Bethlehem. And then here, it even says, Farron seeks violence and death. Just like there has been a lot of violence in real life recently. So, and also, like, it represents, like, the fourth horseman coming, death. And then, all of this time, we thought that this Farron person represented the Emperor in Star Wars. But maybe he actually represents Darth Vader. Because Darth Vader was evil for a time, but then he redeemed himself by turning good again and basically killing the Emperor. Just like Farron was evil for a time, but then he redeemed himself because he was going to kill the king, but he never did in the end. So Darth Vader ended up dying just like Farron did. And you even see what looks like a Christianity cross behind him. So maybe it's actually the Grimold person who actually represents the Emperor. Because it's not always to do with age. Sometimes it is.